What's up, boys and girls? David Nussbaum at Wheels Boutique here. Another scorcher of a day, but to my right we have a Porsche 991.2 GT3 RS. And the reason why we're including this GT3 RS on the channel now is because it came in for a full, well, I shouldn't say full, but close to a full 1016 Industries carbon fiber kit. We've included this kit on the channel before. However, that was 3 years ago on a Lizard Green GT3 RS, which is a long time ago by now. So hopefully those new subscribers to our channel can see this fresh in our catalog and kind of drool over the entire kit. So to get into a little bit more detail about the kit, the Porsche umbrella of the 1016 Industries carbon fiber offerings is called 9Design. So it's essentially the Porsche branch of 1016 Industries, which does carbon fiber for many different vehicles like Audis, Lamborghinis, and of course Porsche. So 9Design is technically the branding of this carbon fiber, and there's 12 pieces in total. This car has 11 of the 12 pieces, and that's why I said it's almost a full kit, but I will get into it a little bit more detail right now. So right up in the front, it has a front spoiler, and that front spoiler comes from just under the orange or amber fog light, comes down, it's multiple pieces, comes all the way around and back up. So you've got one piece here, you've got the front spoiler here, and then you've got obviously the other side as well, but that's considered to be the carbon fiber front spoiler. So that's piece number one. Piece number two is going to be the DRL surround. So you got the LED lights and this blade here, which is also the dead giveaway. If you're ever wondering if it's a 991.1 or 0.2 GT3 RS, just look at the fog lights, because this will be for the 0.2s. The 0.1s have more of a kind of like a bubble or like an eyebrow. So that's one way to know. That's gonna be the front DRL surround in carbon fiber. That's piece number two. Piece number three is gonna be the most obvious one, which is the carbon fiber hood here. Now this customer decided to go for the full carbon fiber look, but you can also paint this in a variety of different ways. I've seen some people do it in the same fashion that the GT2 RS came out, where you'll have carbon fiber here on this portion and the rest in the car color, which for this would be Miami blue, but this customer wanted it to be in carbon fiber. And then of course you've got the sticker to save some weight on that. And then another piece that you have are gonna be the hood vents. So these hood vents come from factory in a plastic. So all of these pieces that I'm already mentioning, they're all plastic. Go through photos of the GT3 RS, or if you own a GT3 RS, go outside and look at your car and notice that all of these pieces that I'm already describing that are carbon fiber come in plastic, a cheapy black plastic, which is mind-blowing when you consider the amount of money that Porsche charged for these cars when they first came out. So another way we like to call this thing is a plastic delete kit. And you're replacing all of those plastic pieces, including the hood vents, with carbon fiber. Moving our way to the side of the car, we have the fender vents, which aren't just a replacement of the plastic, it's actually a more aggressive vent. So if you compare that to the black plastic portions are only, they don't come out as much. So this has a taller vent, which of course allows airflow go out from the front fender area with once you're rotating and things like that. So some of the factory carbon pieces, because this is a Weissach package car, or as the Germans would pronounce it, Weissach package car. You've got this in carbon fiber from factory. You've got this little triangle window thing here from factory. You've got the roof as well, and the spoiler in the back here. So all of those are the factory carbon fiber, which is hard to tell because when you look at the 9Design, the 1016 carbon fiber, it actually matches it almost to a T. So when this car goes to a car show, the people that know will know. The people that don't know, you'll have to explain it to them a little bit, that this has the aftermarket carbon fiber kit, which makes the value of this car go up exponentially. On the bottom side, you have the carbon fiber side skirt, of course, 2 pieces, one for the left side, one for the right side, and the side air intake, which looks really cool. This is a very cool design by 9Design. I think that's probably my favorite piece when I look at all the other design elements, that or the front fender vent, because that is one of the cooler things. You see it a little bit more common now that Porsche came out with the 718 Cayman GT4 RS that has that, and a couple of other cars. But when this thing first dropped, it was very few cars were using that sort of design element, which I love. Moving our way to the back side of the car, you have the wing uprights, which are carbon fiber. That is actually a pretty cool piece as well. It's super sturdy because it has to hold this high downforce wing. And the only piece that this customer did not choose to be in carbon fiber were the wing end plates here. So as you can see, this is just a flat black. You know, I don't recall exactly why the customer chose to do the matte black and leave that portion. It could have been an availability issue, but perhaps down the line we can order that and install it so that the entire thing is carbon fiber. That's the beauty of one of these kits, is that you don't have to buy everything all at once. You can do little by little if you wish. You also have the engine cover here, which is carbon fiber, a very, very impressive piece, left to right design element. And then you have the Porsche kind of, I'm not sure, it's not engraved, but maybe embossed is the terminology for the carbon fiber. Very cool piece. And then you have the rear bumper vent surround right here. And then finally, the 12th and final piece is going to be the rear diffuser that, of course, hugs the center exit exhaust system. And this has an aftermarket exhaust system. I don't recall what it was. The customer bought the car. It already had an aftermarket exhaust, so we didn't touch that because he liked the way it sounded. But of course, we gave it that plastic delete kit. Moving our way back to the side, we've got the HRE 522M wheels, which is one of HRE's newest wheel models from their 520M series. It's very reminiscent of the 993 era and 996 era factory turbo twist wheels that Porsche offered. I know it very well because my 996 C4S came with sort of that design, and it's a modern interpretation of it. HRE's designers made sure to have a little cut right here, so if you see it up close and personal, you'll see that it's not just a spoke that has these cuts here. It actually is on each spoke, and then you have a 5-star pattern design. I'll let this Cayman walk through. It looks like it's actually acid green, which is pretty cool. GTS 4.0. Not sure why that's here, but hopefully it's for some wheels, because that on some wheels would look absolutely amazing. But going back to the wheels on this car, 522Ms, you have 20s in the front, you have 21s in the rear, and this is a frozen brush gold finish. So that wheel comes out of machining. They actually hand brush it at HRE in California, and then they spray it with the translucent satin gold clear coat. If you like these wheels, give me a call, because we have these wheels in stock for a variety of different vehicles. We have it in stock for a 992 GT3. We have it in stock for a 991 GT3 RS, whether it's a 0.1 or 0.2, and these will also fit the 991 GT2 RS. So let us know what you think. 20s in the front, 21s in the rear, so that you can reuse the factory Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. So looking at the overall car, we have the Miami blue. It's got the gold wheels. It's got the carbon fiber galore, 12 pieces in total. And the factory ride height, of course, which is adjustable through the factory coilover system. And I think it's an amazing vehicle. I should actually show the inside as well, because it looks like the inside has the GT silver stitching. And since it's a GT3 RS with the Visac package, it's got carbon fiber galore all the way through. Miami blue for the seatbelts, Miami blue for some of the trim around the AC vents. And this customer was also thinking about doing a roll cage, but he decided against it because he's not going to track the car. And when he goes to sell the car, he didn't want people thinking that he was tracked the car and abused it. He's actually a collector. He's building a collection, and he wanted one of these low mileage cars to be part of that. So let us know what you think about the 9Design kit. As I've mentioned, they build a lot of carbon fiber for other vehicles like Lamborghinis, Audis, and I would love to get those cars on the channel as well. And if you guys, as I mentioned, want these HRE wheels and you want them right away, and you have one of the cars that I had listed, give us a call, because we have very minimum amount of these sets left, and they take roughly between a month and a half to 2 months to build them. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, leave a comment, Try and be funny on the comments, as I always say, because I'm always reading them and me and Marvin get a kick out of that. So make sure you support our channel. It helps us out a lot. And we'll see you on the next one.